So last night, Schalke shocked the Bernabeu by beating the Champions League holders 4-3 in Madrid. Wasn't a great night for anybody, really, especially Iker Casillas and Gareth Bale, if you believe the sort of European media. And we're looking at this because it definitely concerns Manchester United. Iker Casillas has not been showering himself in glory lately, and he was pretty woeful yesterday. I don't think anybody will disagree with that. Roy Keane said at half-time that he'd have grabbed hold of him in the changing room. Classic Roy. So we know Real Madrid will, within the next couple of years, be looking for a goalkeeper, if not already, because Casillas is getting older, but also he's not playing very well. David De Gea is performing incredibly. He is world class at stopping balls going into nets, and also he fits the Real Madrid sort of class of player who is incredibly marketable, and also he's Spanish and he will be Spain's #1 goalkeeper very soon. That's unquestionable, isn't it? So you can see that they're definitely going to want him, even if they say they won't right now. The next question is, Gareth Bale is a British player who's gone to Madrid, won the Champions League in his first season, and not playing as well as people hope. I think perhaps burdened by his price tag and the fact that he isn't Ronaldo. The Madrid fans aren't really behind him like you would expect them to be, and it's probably getting a bit frustrating for him out there. So the question is this: would you let David De Gea go to Spain if we got Gareth Bale in return? Because Gareth Bale is a very young man still. He's sort of 24, 25 years old, and has the ability probably to be the best footballer on earth in 2-3 years, when Messi is in his 30s, when Ronaldo, if he's still even playing, will be of an age where he won't be able to be this consistent. And 3 years is a long time in football. There's a lot that can happen before Gareth Bale gets there. He could genuinely be the real deal. Now, would you swap him for our goalkeeper, who, in my opinion, is the best and most consistent goalkeeper on earth right now? Everyone will tell you Manuel Neuer. No problem with that, except you don't see him do a lot because Bayern Munich go and win 6-0. Doesn't have a lot to do. Obviously, beating him is harder, but you've got to try it, and it's not really happening. But we see David De Gea making world-class saves game in, game out, because Man United are not as good at defending as Bayern Munich, as a rule. So, what would you do? Would you let the goalkeeper go for the player, or would you make sure that David De Gea stays in Manchester? He hasn't signed a long-term contract yet, despite the fact there are a few talks of negotiations happening. We want to know what you would do. My opinion, wouldn't let him leave. He's just far too good. He's too valuable. You can find great footballers. You cannot replace great goalkeepers very easily. Look what happened when Schmeichel left. It took a long time before we found Edwin van der Sar. But let us know what you think. It's an interesting one. Get in the comments below. Have a debate amongst yourselves. Be polite to each other. But it's very interesting because we think a lot of people will say they want Gareth Bale ahead of a goalkeeper who looks like he might leave anyway. So let us know. Get in the comments. Decide amongst yourselves. Subscribe to Full Time Devils. Like the video and have a great day.